Hello. Welcome to Willie's Corner. It is now time for your daily bread, titled, Israel is my firstborn son.
Now the Lord said to Moses in Midian, Go back to Egypt, for all those who wanted to kill you are dead. So Moses took his wife and his sons, put them on a donkey, and started back to Egypt. And he took the staff of God in his hand. The Lord said to Moses, When you return to Egypt, see that you perform before Pharaoh all the wonders I have given you the power to do. But I will harden his heart that he will not let the people go. Then say to Pharaoh, This is what the Lord says, Israel is my firstborn son. I told you, let my son go, so he may worship me, but you refuse to let him go, so I will kill your first son. A reading from Exodus chapter 4, verses 19 through 23. Everyone have a blessed day.
Today, I've got a fascinating topic for us to dive into. Have you ever wondered why God hardened Pharaoh's heart? It's one of those questions that pops up during our Bible study sessions and leaves us scratching our heads. So let's break it down together, shall we? We start in Exodus 4:19-21. Here, God tells Moses to go back to Egypt because those who wanted to kill him are dead. Finally, some good news for Moses, right? So he packs up his family and sets off on what's about to be an incredible journey. But God drops a bombshell. When you return to Egypt, perform all the wonders I've given you, but I will harden Pharaoh's heart so that he won't let the people go. Now, why would God do that? It seems counterintuitive, doesn't it? First, we need to understand that the hardening of Pharaoh's heart is part of God's bigger plan. God's purpose wasn't just to free the Israelites, but to demonstrate his power and sovereignty. By hardening Pharaoh's heart, God created the perfect setup to display his mighty works through the 10 plagues. Pharaoh, with a hardened heart, would resist, and each time he did, God would unleash another plague. This cycle highlighted the futility of resisting God's will and showcased his supreme power. The hardening of Pharaoh's heart was a divine strategy to make sure that everyone, Egyptians, Israelites, and future generations, would recognize that the God of Israel is the one true God. Let's also remember that Pharaoh wasn't a passive participant. He had already shown a stubborn and proud nature. God's hardening of his heart was, in a sense, giving Pharaoh over to his own desires, allowing his pride to reach its full measure. This wasn't just about punishment, it was about revealing God's justice and mercy. When we see the bigger picture, we realize that God's actions were aimed at a deeper understanding of his nature and his plan for salvation. The hardening of Pharaoh's heart was a crucial part of the grand narrative that led to the ultimate liberation of the Israelites and the eventual coming of Christ. So, next time you read Exodus 4:19-21, remember this: God's ways are higher than our ways. His plans are intricate, purposeful, and always aimed at revealing his glory. Thanks for joining this deep dive. Keep these insights in mind during your next Bible study, and let's continue to grow in understanding together. God bless.